Hi, this is an arrangement I made with my friend producer Gerardo, and it's a reggaeton song that was not reggaeton, it was I believe, a trap ballad or something like that. You can see more or less what's the content. The three layers. One is ML2, Slate ML2, and the other one is DI because it was an F45 or something like that. Now my goal today is more or less this. Kind of the shape that everybody says is good for mastering, is Bandaxal or something. I'm still don't know what I want to do, but I'm just taking a look at the session and just remembering what I did, because this is a recording session. During recording, I favor a boss compression just to get away easily. But really, let's start EQing. Since these tracks are pan, it's not a good idea to EQ them together. They're the same take, but it doesn't matter what you do to the face. Different EQ, more or less the same frequency. Okay, these are center pan, so both together. fine-tuning the frequency is better done in context. It's a matter of feeling. When it feels right, it is right. You have to be clear of your goals. About compression, a lot, just not too hard. You can take a look at the gain reduction meters next in every channel. Orange. Okay, this comes from the recording day. I believe it's just fine-tuning a little bit. I don't know, I learned to do this myself, and I stop and play the session really quick with EQ. I know it's supposed to, AVs are supposed to be done with longer periods of time, but we get there. Now, when you want to process differently two channels that are grouped, you can do just this. It's just another way to do it. I'm throwing a stone right here and see if it works. Completely isolated, I mean. By working on complete isolation. But I know what I'm going for. I want to remove that mod. First, the same setting, it didn't work. Look for the one that I believe. I want to take that. When you turn the volume back up, compensation, it gets brighter and the low end gets clearer, defined. It's just turning down that area that simply sounds just too much. It's just too much. It's usually between 200 and 5. Kind of really hard to concentrate when you know we are filming the screen. Let's find the frequency here because there's something that's dirty. Sounds like cheap. This is a 14-inch drum kit toy, but it has a real skin. I recorded it with the condenser mic really close to the skin, and I tuned it really low and found the harmonic and the other side. So I play with my fingers really close to the condenser capsule. See, that's a cheap sound. See the low end more like alone in the low end. That's definition. And about this compressor, in the default setting is the most transparent compressor you will ever see. I like to think of it as good as a distressor. It's just you can compress all you want. You won't hear the compression. It's fantastic. And the presets are awesome too. You see what I'm saying? It just makes everything even. The tone, everything. This is my favorite compressor. After all these years. The same goes for the EQ, the one band EQ. It's the essence of EQing. You can do so much with just one band and one volume control. Same principle, it's the yin yang thing Bob mentions it. Guys, there's a guy who did all the research for us. It's Bob Katz and his book about mastering. All the questions we always are discussing, they have been answered before. Just go take a look at his website, digido.com, and buy the damn thing. Then just get a subscription to any school where you can see actual people mixing actual stuff. Produce like a pro, the paid thing, pure mix, or even mixing with the master is not that expensive actually. To like $27 a month. I made more than that on YouTube. What? I just deleted something. Control C, Control C, Control C. Yeah, there it is. The snares. Well, right here I remember I struggled for a while. EQ a little bit. It was not a matter of EQ, it needed compression. We'll get there. That's how it works. Though the EQ helped a little bit. See, it's compression, Andre. It's compression, Andre. No, it's not reverb. It's compression. Oh my god, I need water. Oh, here we are. Compression. By adjusting knee attack ratio and release, you can turn this little compressor and probably any stock compressor in any DAW into any type of compression you want. They get crunchy, they get clean, or whatever. Just take an LS after and then you have it. this is not it. Let's compare. Well, now this EQ, no likey. After we did all this, I mean, mostly compression, a little bit of destructive EQ. By the way, about this limiter, oh my god. Okay, the ABs. No likey. Though the increasing the high end has the effect of removing the mid, which is what we did in the multi-track. It's not the same, and that's another mastering concept from said book. Adjusting a little bit the output level because it's not fair. See if I can get the comparisons right. Guys, I always mix at the same volume, thanks to this limiter. And my calibrated monitors, of course. Oh, I want to show you the solo, because I'm very proud. No, actually I want to check if, because I EQ those tracks using another section, so I want to make sure this is not too much for the solo. It was too much. So it's a static mix. You got to get to a consensus. Take a good night of sleep. Come back the next day. It's a work that goes better if you do it in layers. It's based on perspective. It's too much of it. Well, that's not too much. Shut up. Okay, I think this is it. Let me know what you think. Have a good day.